Since the end of the Korean War in 1953, the Korean peninsula has been divided between North and South Korea, which have engaged in a lengthy and antagonistic relationship for over 60 years. The deep-seated animosity between the two nations has been perpetuated in part by their geopolitical orientation and ideological differences. Additionally, the governments of both countries have repeated incited conflict, exacerbating the issues and mistrust between the two sides. As of now, the two Koreas remain separated by the 160-mile-long Demilitarized Zone. Although this is the official demarcation line, the wounds of the Korean War still remain fresh, and there is a deep-rooted animosity between North and South Korea. This animosity is fueled by a complex history and the two governments' ideological differences. North Korea is an authoritarian regime with a Juche ideology, which is an extreme form of isolationism and self-reliance. South Korea, on the other hand, is a democratic government. Furthermore, North Korea has traditionally aligned itself with Russia and China, while South Korea has historically been closely aligned with the United States. The two countries have continued to bicker and fight over the decades since their separation. One major incident was the 1976 axe murder incident, which began with a fight between a North Korean and South Korean soldier at the disputed Northern Limit Line, the de facto maritime border between the two countries. The incident resulted in the death of 2 American servicemen and the injury of 3 South Koreans. Other incidents include the Second Battle of Yeonpyeong and the sinking of the South Korean naval vessel, the Cheonan. Both sides have accused the other of instigating the disputes. The two Koreas have also clashed over a variety of issues, including the proliferation of nuclear weapons, the status of the divided peninsula, and the rights of defectors. The tension has been further heightened by the North Korean government's frequent threats against South Korea and its close ally, the United States. The two countries have continued to exchange hostile rhetoric, and there have been numerous reports of South Korean defectors who have been interrogated and imprisoned after crossing the border. Ultimately, the hostility between North and South Korea continues to limit their ability to coexist peacefully. The two sides are currently in a stalemate, with no sign of an imminent resolution. Until one side is willing to make the necessary concessions, the animosity between the two Koreas will likely remain an ever-present thorn in the side of Korean peninsula.